So what are some of the year-end moves we should be making in order to set us up for a good new year?
I really encourage people to take a look at their paycheck and see what they have contributed to their retirement accounts year to date. We're getting close to the end of the year, so it may be difficult to reach those limits. So I'll share what the limits are for 2025. So for everyday 401k, 403b, et cetera, retirement plans, an individual can contribute up to $23,500 for 2025. So now check with your payroll department. If you are on 26, pay periods, you can divide that amount over the course of the year and start setting a goal. If you can't reach the $23,500, at least you know what it is for next year. The other idea is for those who are age 50 or older, you get a catch-up contribution as well too. And now with the new law, for those who are 60 to 63, you can have a catch-up limit up to $11,250. I know these sounds like big numbers, but it's good to have goals and work towards them. And then for those who are eligible for IRAs, that's another way to invest, but that's based on your adjusted gross income.
Yeah, there are big numbers, but they're only big numbers if you don't make them digestible, right? If you take a look at your paycheck and say, okay, this is the goal that I want to make at the end of the year, out of every paycheck, it is this amount. It is actually may not be that daunting of a challenge if you look at it. This is how much money I need to take out of my paycheck every paycheck.
Yeah, and that's why I said know how many pay periods you're paid. Some people are paid monthly, some people are paid twice a month, or the typical 26 pay periods in a year. So if you take that number, let's say 23,500, it's roughly like $900 a pay period. And why I have people look at their paycheck, because they usually are contributing based on a percentage. So they have no idea what that dollar amount equates to. So you're right. Do it in bite-sized pieces per paycheck. Know what that dollar amount, and keep moving towards those annual IRS limits.
Are there any more retirement planning tips or tools that we should be looking at besides that as we head into the end of the year and go into the beginning of the new year?
Now, I mentioned the IRAs that you can invest in. The nice thing about those is that you can contribute up to the tax filing date of April 15th. When we're talking about employer plans, that is a hard stop at the end of the year, 12/31 pay period. Some investors are also looking at ways that they can sell some securities or stocks that haven't done so well, so they're taking the loss and applying it to some of the capital gains that they may have incurred by holding ETFs and the like, exchange traded funds. So that's called tax loss harvesting. That could be a great strategy for investors as well too.